Good morning, everyone. It is Martin Luther King Day, and I am Dr. Michael Patmos. I am a board certified internal medicine physician with added qualifications in infection control and hospital epidemiology. I have served on the faculty as an adjunct faculty member at three university medical centers, medical schools, and have practiced medicine for 45 years. And I stumbled upon a video today, which I put down in the text below from Fox News or fake news, whatever. I always get the two confused. Fox News, where Dr. Marty Makary, who is the um, director of the what is he? FDA. FDA. Mm, he's he's the director of something. He thinks he is, at least. In any case, Dr. Makary is a surgeon, and he appeared on Fox News, and he talked about the efficacy of masks and masking in COVID. And I think you'll find his video very interesting. He makes it very clear. He says masks are essentially useless, essentially worthless. They don't work, and that it was insane that we ever required people to wear masks. Well, Dr. Makary is wrong. And why do I say that? Well, first of all, he doesn't cite any evidence in his Fox News presentation. He just makes a statement that they just don't work. Well, I thought it would be good to actually look at the evidence, look at the data, and what does the literature actually say? So, utilizing the New England Journal of Medicine tool, Open Evidence, I queried for what is the evidence that supports use of masking, and it's all below, summarized below with references so that you can review them. And the bottom line is that there is ample evidence from a whole variety of kinds of studies, including systematic reviews and meta analyses, that show that use of masks clearly result in reduced transmission of infection of COVID, of SARS-CoV-2. The data now, it comes from a variety of different kinds of studies. Not all the studies show benefit. It's a mixed bag of results, but clearly the majority of the studies and the majority of the evidence supports the use of masks. They're not 100% effective. Putting on a mask doesn't absolutely guarantee that you won't get COVID, but they significantly reduce the transmission of the virus and reduce infection. Excuse me. In a follow up video, I'm going to do another analysis of what the impact is of masking on severe illness, hospitalization, and death, and see if there's a benefit there. But for the purpose of this video, the question was, are masks effective in reducing transmission of COVID? And there is no question. The overwhelming bulk of the evidence shows that they do. And it all depends upon how the mask is used, what kind of mask. N95s are better than surgical masks, which are better than cloth masks. But the reality is, masking does help significantly. The other thing that's interesting is there's really good data that shows what happens to spread of COVID when the mask mandates were removed. It clearly shows, no question about it, the increase in spread of COVID was directly correlated in a very close association with the uh, removal of the mask mandate. So, what's the bottom line with all this? The bottom line is that masks do work. The data isn't 100% perfect data. It's very hard to study this question, but the data we have is abundant and significant, and it all favors the use of masks as a partially effective treatment. You are definitely better off wearing a mask to prevent the spread of COVID than not wearing a mask. Dr. Makary and the other experts on Fox, like you've heard Dr. Bhattacharya downplay the role of masks, and Dr. Malone and Dr. McCullough, all of these experts on Fox News and in social media have basically said that masks don't work. The evidence below that is right there, but just read it. It's right there for you to look at. The evidence below is clear. They are wrong. Masks do provide benefit, not perfect benefit, but definitely benefit. And so ask the question, why are these doctors wrong? Well, you have to look at what their training is. None of them are infection doctors. Dr. Bhattacharya has an MD degree, yes, but he has never did an internship, residency, or fellowship. He's got no clinical training, no clinical experience. He's not an infection doctor. Dr. Makary is a surgeon, a fine surgeon indeed, at Johns Hopkins. He has no training in infectious diseases or in infection control or hospital epidemiology. He is not an infection specialist. Dr. Malone has 1 year of pathology internship. That's the extent of his graduate medical education. He's not an infection specialist. He has no training in infection control and hospital epidemiology. And Dr. McCullough is a cardiologist, though he's not board certified anymore. He was stripped of his board certification because of his unprofessional conduct. But he also, just like the other three, has no training in infection control, infectious diseases. He's not fellowship trained in infectious diseases. So why are these doctors so wrong? Well, part of the reason they're wrong is that they don't have the right training and credentials. If you're not trained in something, the likelihood of you getting it right are pretty low. If you haven't done a surgical residency, you're not going to be a very good surgeon. You'll probably kill people. If you haven't done an infectious disease fellowship, you're not going to be a very good expert when it comes to infectious diseases because you don't have the training. If you're not trained in infection control, then you're not going to make the right decisions when it comes to, or have the right knowledge when it comes to how to control infections. I am trained in infection control, and the things that we recommend, that were recommended during COVID, are proven effective strategies. Distancing and masking are proven effective. And in the next video, I will show you how effective masks are with respect to severe disease and death. But for the purposes of this video, I just want you to see what Dr. Makary said when he went on Fox News, and to tell you undoubtedly, unquestionably, with absolute certainty, what he said is wrong. And the proof is below. You want to read the proof that Dr. Makary is wrong? There it is. So that's it. Have a great day.